Yeah, yes, भैया. Hi guys, I am here for mentoring you that how to write the research paper and publish it, because it is a very big part of your life. It can change your life. So I want to tell you a story of 1905. As you all know, that in 1905 Einstein has completed his PhD and he has published four research papers of space, light, time, and of and in the four research paper he has published, but he got his fame in approx 1918 to 1919, because the tactics which he has used to publish his research paper were not that well. So publishing, writing a research paper and publishing a research paper, both are different things and both are valuable for your research paper. So I am going to mentor you that how to write a research paper and then how to publish a research paper. So I want that you all can on your camera if you are comfortable, so that the meeting could be interesting. So before starting the discussion, let matlab, if you are comfortable, you can on your camera, and if you are not, then leave it. So you can introduce yourself. Cosmic buddies, can you introduce yourself? Anyone? Don't be ashamed. Okay, it's
Yes,
fine.
I'm Cosmic Buddy from Kanal, and I have an Instagram page where you can see many astronomical posts. And
Nice.
I'm very excited to join this session. I'm waiting from two hosts.
Nice. Anybody else? Ajay bhaiya, Jed bhaiya, means I don't know na. Sanya didi, Shraddha didi. Can you introduce yourself? Okay, fine. Now, how to write a research paper. The first part of the research paper is introduction. It is a very important section that means you should write an introduction in such a manner that any researcher or any student who are studying it or anyone who is seeing your research paper should interact toward it. Means in first in the first section, if you have written in ugly manner, then any researcher or any person who is thinking that I should read your research paper, he would be demotivated and think, let leave this research paper. He will not be interested in that. So it is very important that you should write your introduction very well. 1 minute. Yes. Can you see my photo? Means can you see a raise? Yes or no? Pankaj Bhaiya, can you see this page? Yes. Let's start. Introduction. In introduction, first background. You have to set a background. Like in story, you mean when author writes this story, see na, that once upon a time like this. You have to set a background where you have to explain the key terms, give some historical data, give definitions, etc. This will set a background, like a time there was a king like this. So means you should write key terms, historical data. Like I have also represented that I have started my class or my session like telling about Einstein 1905 like this. So I am setting a background to relate. So setting a background is very important thing. So what you can do, so you should write key terms and historical data, etc. Now literature survey, what are the researches which have done before, means there there would be a topic in which you are interested and on which you are making your research paper. So what are the earlier or pre-existing research done on it? You should write in literature survey. And now research gap. As you can see, research gap means a hole or anything that is unfilled. So what is research gap? Research gap is the problem that a researcher faced when he was doing any research, means or any experiment, he was conducting any experiment, and what he faced, that is called research gap. So you should write the research gap. That means what is the problem for which you are publishing this research paper. So it is very important that you should decide a research topic that would be helpful for human civilization in future, so that your research paper will be applicable, or its application implication will be taken in future. Now objective means why are you publishing this research paper? This is a very big question anyone would ask. So objective should be written in a very well mannered, like what are you trying to achieve in this paper, what are you trying to achieve in this research paper. And scope, this sets a boundary for your research. What is the scope of your research paper, where these research paper, in which topics your research paper could be used. So introduction could be divided, means this section introduction could be divided in these five: background, literature survey, research gap, objective, and scope. So if anyone has to take any uh, means anything, any comment, that if he or she is having any problem in any one of these paper, so he can on his mic, his or her mic, and say that question or problem. And if you want to take a screenshot of this paper, you can take. I'm going to stop sharing in just few seconds. Yeah. Now, what are you all thinking? You can tell me what you are all thinking.
Hello. Hello. Yeah. Okay. Yes.
Now, am I audible? Hmm. So, where we were all? We were on the first section of your research paper, introduction. So, writing an introduction is a very important section. We all see that how to write introduction. First of all, you have to write the purpose, then background, literature survey, etc. So you should make your introduction interactive, so that everyone can means attract toward it. means when we see something first time, it looks ugly, then we will leave it. So making any research paper attractive is very important. Now, if anyone has having any problem, he can on his mic and ask. No problem. May I proceed further? हाँ और ना
Yes,
कुछ
you
तो
can.
बोलो. पंकज भैया आप तो बोलेंगे और कोई नहीं बोल रहा है.
Yes, you can
Yes,
proceed.
yes.
Yes, okay. Now, when we come from for the second topic, let me on my. Yes. Hmm. Now the second, now the second section is materials and method. This is an important section because these are the equipments which you use for performing the experiment in your research paper. So the first is material itself. What are the equipments which you are using to perform your experiment? Now description, you have to give description of these means equipments which you are performing or from which you are conducting the experiment. Now procedure, it is a very important section. In when we were in 7, 8, 9, 10th, we were writing means practical copy. You all should know practical copy. Hmm? Practical copy, you know. We were making practical copies.
Yes, very well.
Yes, so in practical copies, you also remember that we were writing like how to means first of all things aim, objective, means given, proof, etc. were given. In the same manner, you have to write your procedure so that if in future anyone want to replicate your experiment, he would reach to the same result. If your procedures will be wrong, then it means like any big researcher or scientist want to confirm that your research paper is good, so he would try to re-perform or replicate your experiment. And how he will do that? He will take your research paper and see your procedure section. And if your procedure section will be wrong, then the result on which he will reach will be different from yours. So he will think that your research paper your research paper is false or wrong, and the results are different from what you have mentioned. So writing a procedure is a very important part. Now we come to data analysis. Instrument and equipment used for analyzing the data means, first of all, what you have done, you have taken any, you have think of any research gap or any research fault, problem, research problem, and you have performed the experiment to prove or to fill the gap. And the machines or the equipment used to perform that experiment comes under materials, and then you wrote the procedure how to perform, and you get some results, and the equipment which you use to analyze those results is called data analysis, and the equipment you should mention in these materials and methods which you used for analyzing the data which you have got in the experiment. First of all, I have a demand that do a research and develop something like which can provide us fast net, because you know about Geo, it is means it is like you can't believe on Geo. So because
Use
of
Starlink.
research, what?
Call to Elon Musk.
Elon Musk, but in India, I think Elon Musk is not allowed to put forward his technologies.
Yes.
Yes. So I think we should call PM Modi, Prime Minister Modi, to solve this problem. Or Cosmic Buddy, you do research on this and develop something new.
No, I'm not interested in information and technology.
Oh, that's sad. Now let's move. Where we were materials and methods. So you all will be provided with the PDF of this so that you can use when you will be free and writing your research paper. Now let's move towards result and discussion. The third section. 1 minute. Results. Yeah. I think you are visual with the results and discussion photos. You can take a screenshot so that it can help further. You will be provided with a PDF. Now, in result and discussion section, you see data. You should know that nowadays data is a very valuable product that you are having. So representing data, in data section you have to show visuals, graphs, tables, any illustrations, etc. Means to make your research paper more attractive, you have to give visuals, graphs, data, means data I'm saying, graphs, tables, visuals, illustrations, etc. And now in result, it is very important. Result, this attach meaning to the data, means the data you have provided, you should explain that. Means what is the connection between the data you have provided and what the research you are going to, means what the research you are conducting or the research paper, what is the relationship between that. You have to provide those information in result section. And now in discussion section, you have to link result to the research objective. Let's see, in data what you have represented, visuals, illustrations, tables, graphs, and you have to connect these to the research gap. And the combination of data and research gap, means connection between research gap and data, is performed in result section. But the connection between the result what you are having, and the research objective is written in the discussion section. So these three sections are like the, means if you have performed many experiment and took out a formula, so that formula should be the formula could be of any equation. So the graph you have to make, that graph will be of the data section. And the in results you have to write that what this data means for your research. Means like what I can say, that any value x is inverse means is exponentially to any, means exponentially to time, or फिर when you, when means like force is performing parabola to any, means any quantity, you can take physical quantity, any quantity. So this is for result, and the result what you get out should relate these results to the discussion section. Means you should write in discussion that as any physical quantity x not yet discovered is exponentially decreasing when we are decreasing temperature. So means so what is your objective? So I want to say
Subha,
that yes,
हाँ ಆರಾಮದಿಲ್ಲ.
ಆರಾಮ್ ನೀ
ನಾನು ಆರಾಮದೀನಿ.
what are you
ಆರಾಮದೇನ್
ಮತ್ತೆ ಹೆಂಗ್ ನಡ್ದೈತೆ ಸಮಾಚಾರ?
ಏನ್ ಚಲೋ ನಡೆದಿದೆ. ಮ್ಯಾಥ್ಸ್ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳಿ ಒಂದ್ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಏನು ತಿಳಿವಾತ್. ಮ್ಯಾಥ್ಸ್ ಮ್ಯಾಥಮೆಟಿಕಲ್ ಇಂಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ತಿಳಿದವು. ಕೋನಿಕ್ ಸೆಕ್ಷನ್, ಲಿಮಿಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಡೆರಿವೇಟಿವ್ಸ್ ಏನು ತಿಳಿವಾತ್.
ಹಾ
can
ಅದ
you speak in English? We are unable to understand your language.
actually you want to tell that what about the conic section and mathematical induction if you use the second formula?
No, I want to say that there is an unknown physical quantity x. So in data you have to represent that. You have to make a graph.
No,
That
no, not that.
then
But that unknown recovered data can be recovered by finding the x. We can take no sir.
I want to say you that you are correct your position. I am just giving an example to you.
But sir, actually, I am telling the real fact what actually happened to me. So I'm telling that we can take X and find that recovered data by taking anonymous.
Last time I did the same, but I didn't get the marks.
Oh, that yeah, even same Rohit here, same. Are you from like this India?
Yeah, India.
Yeah. So even for me also it same happened. So sir, actually, please can you explain me what exactly happened?
So you first of all, what happened with you that you were think what I think that you are trying to say me that there you can derive anonymous data from means from which you are taking the dependency like in mathematical induction.
Yes, sir. But actually, mathematical induction, no, is totally interlinkable. So we can take it. You can say even you can say exclusive, inclusive, and you can just do it, sir. Please.
First of all, what is your problem? Write it in your comment section, and your problem will be taken. And the second thing is that what are you carrying out? Means, are you doing BSc, MSc? What are you doing? What is your degree?
No, sir. Actually, I'm first year right now, but by the guidance of the teachers in my college, I am doing this research on this particular. So, the recovered data we can be get. That's I'm sure, but we can find it through X, sir. So can you just tell me how is that possible?
First of all, think that you are in first year, and you know which class am I?
No, sir.
I am in class 10th.
Oh, okay, okay. So that, sir.
Hey Shubham, hey Shubham, hey Shubham.
Yes, Rohit.
Please don't tell him, sir. He's smaller than us.
Now, but the problem you are facing, you should write in your comment section, and when I will get free time, I will work on it and I will answer you.
No, sir. Actually, the process is on. The whole team is standing, just standby. So because of you, we are standby. So there is in front of we want now only, sir. So please, can you help?
What I can help you?
Don't tell, sir.
Told that the anonymous is group. So from the arithmetical induction, we can find through X, right?
Oh, it's above my mind.
Rohit, can you explain, sir, please? Rohit, please.
What you want to make me explain? What is mathematical induction? You want to? What you are asking that I should explain you mathematical induction?
No, sir. No. I'm talking about the researching papers. Actually,
Yes.
we and are a whole team. So, Rohit, are you there? Please, can you explain him better than me because you know Hindi. So,
Rohit,
yeah.
Rohit Bhaiya.
Oh, Rohit, are you there? I think he's lost some connection, sir.
Okay, when he will be back, then we will be discussing on your problem.
Yeah, sure, sir. Sir, please, because because I'm trying from last past 10 days, I'm not getting it. So I thought, like, when I joined the link, then I thought, like, okay, God has given me this opportunity to meet you, and just I want the answer now, sir. We are waiting nearly 1 month. Yes, Rohit. Rohit, please, can you just explain the sir the good? You can explain to him very goodly. So please, can you explain him?
He has left the meeting.
Oh shit. Oh, he may. Oh, okay, so beyond this, I want to ask again one more question.
Yes.
Actually, there is another group of team of us. So we have just taken a particular uh, subject, like for
Yes.
example, was there before the Big Bang, where that giant sunfall came. So we have predicted the answer, not only the prediction, by some mathematically we have proved it. So
Yes.
how can we express this to public?
First of all, you understand this that you have proved it mathematically. Am I correct?
Yeah, even you can say mathematically, or if we just tell to some human beings, they can understand it easily.
Yes. See, there are two types of physicist or mathematician: theoretical physicist and experimental physicist. So the thing, Big Bang, you know Big Bang. You should be knowing about Big Bang.
Yes, sir. Actually, I have learned it. I was in fifth. So just from past 4 years, we have been prediction. So at last, we have got the answer, but we want to express it. We want to show to the whole world.
Yes. See, the Big Bang prediction by Stephen Hawking was proved mathematically, and it is proved till now that you can't see back in 13.8 billion years back. Means when there was when Big Bang happened, you can't see that. So the whole world is expecting accepting the mathematical proof of Big Bang. So the thing you have proved mathematically should be accepted by the whole world if your all mathematical procedures are correct.
Yes, sir. Actually, they are for us. They are correct, but according to Stephen Hawking, like you say, that we cannot see beyond the time because there was no beyond time. But whenever a particle is moving, nearly there must be anything vibrates. Time must be created, right, sir? So if
Yes, time.
particles are moving, nuclear fusion is taking place, nuclear fission is taking place, and even the space is floating like water. This is vibration. In other words, we can say there is a vibration, and this leads to there is a existence between time. So there is no existence of time, sir.
I can say that there is no existence of time because if time would be existed, first of all, see that according to me, means a few 5 2 to 3 months before, it is hypothesized that time is carried by a particle. So according to me, time is not carried by a particle. First, and second thing is that like one
Bro,
second.
explain escape velocity of satellite.
I can't explain that because I haven't studied about that. So sorry
Okay,
for
okay,
that.
sir. So Rohit is back. Rohit, can you explain him about our problem because you know Hindi, right? You can explain him very better than me.
Rohit, would you be trying to explain me?
हमको मैथ में थोड़ा कम मार्क्स मिला है।
अच्छा,
हाँ, वो क्योंकि वो कोनिक सेशन का लफड़ा बहुत चल रहा है।
अच्छा.
Sir, Easy just gave you means like what just he said you.
Means you are having less marks in math because of some issues.
No, sir, this was not a problem.
Rohit was telling me like that. Means in Hindi, I think you are not understanding Hindi. That he was saying me in Hindi the same that in maths you have got few marks, less marks because there is something issue in. Rohit, can you repeat that?
He is failed in maths.
Rohit, don't close your mic. You can speak.
Okay, okay, sir.
Shubham,
Leave about.
you explain him about our feelings.
No, okay, okay. Rohit, not this is not the time to write talk about it. So, sir, we were talking about the prediction of Big Bang, right?
Yes, the prediction of Big Bang I was talking about in previous
Sir,
episode.
sir, please can you continue? Like, I want to know how time is not existing over there because
Yes.
itself is four.
So, as per me, that I have hypothesized some of the theories that time doesn't exist, but means like time just exists for the present. Means when I am going, means 1 second has means 1 second passed, means 1 second has destroyed. It is destructed. Means it is not existing now. Are
No,
you
sir.
understand?
How can you say that it's not disturbing? Because the particle is interacting to the Higgs
Yes,
field.
I can say that because many of the scientists have said that we can't travel back in past. As we can develop our time, anything, we can't travel back in past. Why?
No, sir. No, sir. This is just we cannot travel time back. That's agree with it. But this is just an hypothesis. But if technology grows, it may be possible, right, sir? This is just a hypothesis.
No, it is not possible because as you can see in upcoming means I can say 1 minute. I have some informations not stored in my mind but written now. Huh? Uh,
You can take an hour. It's okay.
and then 1 minute I have some informations like 99942 Apophis, a asteroid which will pass on 15th April 2029, means approx 30,000 kilometers away from our Earth, and it can destroy our whole Earth. As means when the asteroid fall on Earth at the time of dinosaur fifth destruction, at the time 1000 times destruction will be happened now when this Apophis 99942 Apophis will fall now.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Sir,
7.6 billion years later, Sun will be converted into red giant Gliese 710 HIP 89825. This will cross our Earth in 1.2 million years, and at that time, the gravitational pull of Sun will be this much high that we will be destructed fully. Now we are going to get we are going to be destructed by Andromeda galaxy, and we have 1.2% chance to be safe, and that is very less. So you doesn't think that 1.29 billion years would have passed, means our future generation if have developed time machine and would have been destructing, then he can travel back into the mind like these peaceful times, he can travel and be safe.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. It is possible. So
It is.
you have told that the destruction of you have listed the destruction of Earth, but these are just a prediction, sir. Even last in 1987,
Okay, okay.
and that
We know
the
that Stephen Hawking organized a party for time travelers. So if
Yes,
time
yes.
traveler is possible in future, then they have to come in the past to join that party, but they didn't come. So we can say that
Yes,
time travel is
and though
not
the paper
possible.
of invitation was so strong that it would last for the next 1000 year, means it was
Yes.
pre-planned.
yes, sir, I agree to this, but there may be some issue. Why only you are strong with that only answer? Why don't you think a little bit logically, sir? Even 1987, we have a big news all over the world that in 2020 there will be a big asteroid bigger than a sun, which will come and hit on the Earth, which is coming from the asteroid belt. So the prediction was totally out of mind. Even NASA has released it, but how can you say that this is coming in the next few years and even sun is blasting? I know sun is blast. After that,
First
we
of
have to.
all,
Yeah,
first of
yes.
all thing,
How can you say
are
this is?
you agree with me that the
Then
sun,
all predictions are wrong.
the all
Yeah, yeah,
predictions are wrong?
Yeah, no, I'm not telling that all predictions are wrong, but how can you fix with this answer? There must be another answer with you, right?
So, listen,
Yes,
are
yes,
you
yes,
agree with me
yes.
that sun is below Chandrasekhar limit?
What?
You know Chandrasekhar limit?
Yes.
Yeah, we know that.
We know. So are you agree with me that the sun is below Chandrasekhar limit?
Yes, yes,
No,
yes.
Yes.
Means it will not be converted into black hole.
no, it
Yes.
cannot convert into black hole because the
Then,
nearby.
then,
As
then
per
what will
me,
happen?
as per me, sun is a black hole.
Sun is a black hole.
No,
Rohit,
bro.
Rohit,
No, no,
you could be right.
no. It's totally wrong. The
Now
mass.
he could be right in but another dimension, in parallel dimension that would not be existing ever.
These are all just facts. This you just have. I think before the session you have just scrolled down the Instagram and they whatever post you have got, you have just note down it and telling us. This is not the actual fact. How could the sun, which has less mass, could convert into a black hole?
No,
The near star that is Orion, Betelgeuse is going to die in this year April.
uh,
It is only going
first of
into
all,
the white draft
what
because
is your name? I want to name. It is written Shraddha, so your name. I don't think your name should be Shraddha.
no, she's my sister. Actually, my name is Tony.
Yes, Tony. I didn't say that our sun should not be our sun would be converted into black hole. It's Rohit who told that our sun could be converted into black hole. I was just joking with him that it would be he would be true for any other parallel dimension.
No, even the parallel, even there exists a parallel universe. Then, if mass is equals to that sun, how could it convert into a black hole? This is totally insane. This is totally out of mind.
So I think Tony, your friend is Rohit is your friend. Then ask with him why he is predicting like this.
Rohit, are you just did you just told or just sir told?
I thought it by explaining, sir is explaining, so I thought in my mind it came that sun is a black hole.
Sir, he's blaming you. It's totally out of mind. It's totally insane. How can you say that sun is going to turn into a black hole?
No, no, no. He is saying that he is not saying that sun is going to convert
He's
into
saying
a
that
black
sun
hole.
is presently a black hole.
Yes, he is saying that sun is presently a black hole.
No, if it's a present in a black hole, but when we see it, the past cycle, with that particular mass, it cannot turn into a black hole. It has two ways, that is neutron and white dwarf. How can you say that that little
No,
amount
no,
of
no.
mass?
There is a simple explanation. We can't see the sun. If it would be a black hole.
Yes, it will not radiate any light.
Yes, we would not be able to see, but we are able to see, and NASA has sent a probe to the sun, which is the closest one to reach the sun.
Yes, sir. This is actually a basic information which everyone should know, and exactly we everyone know. So, can you just please explain me what are the new things?
Yes. So what I was talking about time, that you were asking me that time has existence like this. When I was saying that, I think that means like 1 second passed, the time is destructed. We can't travel back in time because there are many because
Okay,
there
I
are
have a
many
question with
theories.
your theory.
Huh?
Yes, I have a question with your theory.
Yes, you can ask.
You say that if we pass 1 second, that 1 second is destroyed.
Yes.
Okay, if by some chance the time travel is possible in future we are going in future.
Yes.
So the present is 2022, and we do time travel and gone in 2032. Then 10 years will be destroyed for us. How can we came
Yes.
back in
The past will
2022?
be destroyed for you.
So I will not come back in time.
No, you can't come back in time. Never you can come back in time. Then it will
So
prove wrong
where
the
I have been
hypothesis.
in 2020, 2023 to 2031. 31.
Yes, you born. You can't come back in 2022, and it will prove wrong the hypothesis of Stephen Hawking that time would not be existing ever. Yes, you can ask.
So I'm not. So I will not come back in time.
Yes, you born. You can't come back in 2022. 2032. Yes, you born. You can't come back in 2022, and it will prove wrong the hypothesis of Stephen Hawking that time would not be means we can't travel back in time.
I want to ask that why the light particle does not have the mass.
Why not light particle? Light particles does not have mass because it can travel at the speed of light.
Yes, sir.
That's true.
Yeah, Rohit, it's actually a good question. Yes, sir. Even why doesn't light has massless? Why lights are massless?
Lights are massless because they are made to travel at the speed of light. I
Sir,
can
I
ask
Sir,
now.
it means that it is a human made.
When I said it is a human made,
No, if it
see,
if it has mass, then according to equivalence of mass energy, if they increase their speed, then they would have infinite amount of energy at the speed of light.
and
no, no, no. Actually,
the second thing is that light, who said that light has no mass? If light has
yeah,
no mass, then light would not be existing. Photon
no,
rest mass is zero.
no, 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 no. Light has mass, but it is negligible. So that's the reason why they travel at the speed of light. But
Yes.
why does even electron is a particle? Electron is a particle. Then where do that electron is getting mass?
See, I think that quantum fluctuations and dark matter are having a very big hand in providing mass to the particles around us. Or any undiscovered particles like axion particles, chameleon particles, dark photon, dark electrons, etc., are having WIMP, the best competitor for axion particles to be the subatomic particles of dark
No,
matter.
no,
These can be responsible.
no, sir. I actually want to convince everyone that this is totally wrong information.
Means what is the wrong information you want to confirm?
Sir, that you have told that dark photon and everything, but the dark photons are totally hypothesis. Even in I don't remember exactly, but in 2000 or 19s, Higgs scientists have proved why photons are massless and electrons have mass, because photons react less in the Higgs field. That the boson, the actually the mass God particle. Yeah, I think you have heard, sir. That
Yes,
God
Higgs
particle.
boson, Higgs boson.
Though, so that's the reason where the photon doesn't interact with the Higgs field, so they don't get any mass. Electrons react interact with the Higgs field. That's the reason they get mass.
See, here I want to ask you another question. If you have raised the question of Higgs field, then I want to ask that any other field has no potential, but why Higgs field has only the potential?
So that's the reason why they have named God particles and God field, right?
नहीं, so what I want to say that why only Higgs particles have means potential energy and Higgs potential, and it is means, as you have said, that photon react less with Higgs, means photon reacts less or react more with Higgs field.
So yeah, there is a big explanation in behind it. Actually, we have studied it long back in ninth standard. It's actually a long process which tau particles and electron particles just go behind, and the interaction between Higgs field. Not only the Higgs field present, as sir told, there's a gravitational force, weak electron force, strong nuclear force, electrostatic force of attraction. But the work of the electrostatic force is not equal to the gravitational force. So that's the reason field comes in this. Like means it comes between the electrostatic and the weak nuclear force. But there is another force between the particles that is nothing but the strong nuclear force, which allows the which is that Higgs mechanism to come in front. That is nothing but the Higgs boson.
See, what I want to say that as you have asked question that why photon has negligible mass and electron has mass, in the same way I can ask you now that why after Big Bang the value, the critical value would, if it would be less by 0.00000 infinite 0.1%, then now its critical value, then it would have collapsed. And if it would have more, means that much more, if there would be any error between the critical value that is present now, it would be have expanded or collapsed. So who have fixed it? We humans have fixed that, the critical value.
No, actually, we can explain this through Einstein's famous equation, that is mass and energy relation. whenever there is no mass between the space itself starts floating like water. So the unnecessary energy that you can consider it as a dark energy or it get mixed up totally. That means I'm totally trying. These words are insane, but it's forced like water. So after floating like water, the dark energy, dark matter, whatever is there present, it converts into the dark, large energy, which provides that the, as Einstein told us, the small amount of mass can produce a large amount of energy. So large amount of mass, that's totally vice versa. Large amount of energy can produce a small amount of mass. This is all the
Me-
explanation behind it.
Means the critical value is formed by the mass. Means the critical value from which our its universe is expanding now is due to this reason.
No, sir. Actually, you have taken totally misunderstanding this. Actually, how to explain you this? Uh, so do you know about uh, this Tulsi plows?
What?
Tulsi plows.
I don't. I have no idea about this.
Sir, just please study about this. You will know better of this because it,
Uh, can you write it in the comment section?
sir, actually I cannot write because I don't have hands.
Oh, it's so sad. But the efforts you are making.
Hello.
Shubham,
Yeah, yes, Rohit. What happened to the sir? He just went out. I think he has just.
I,
Uh,
you go and rest.
oh yeah, I even I thought like this is not our place, Rohit, because this is
Yes,
totally
yes,
lost.
yes. Let's go.
Yeah,
Let's go.
he even don't know what is Tulsi plows.
What is this Durane doing here?
Who is? Oh, he's one amongst the team. Oh, hi, Durrani.
Oh, he sir came back.
Oh,
Yes, I am back. Now, we were on the discussion that is time is existing, means the past is existing or not. So, according to me, the past is not existing in back in the time, because as we pass our 1 second, it is destructed. And
Sir, again, I have a question.
yes, what is your question?
Sir, can I क्या in हिंदी?
Yes, why not?
सर मैंने कहा था कि हम हो सकता है कि हाइपोथेटिकली बिना कुछ करे टाइम अभी 2020
Yes, आप बोलिए.
और फिर मैं 2032 में चला जाऊं टाइम ट्रैवल करके,
Yes.
तो जो 2022 से 32 का पीरियड होएगा मेरे लिए, क्या वो डिस्ट्रॉय हो चुका होगा?
यस, आपके लिए डिस्ट्रॉय हो चुका हुआ होगा,
अगर मैंने
क्योंकि
मेरे लिए
अगर
वो
वो पीरियड आपके लिए, सुनिए एक मिनट, अगर आपके लिए पीरियड होता ही तो आप बैक इन टाइम ट्रेवल करके फिर 2022 में आके स्टीफन हॉकिंग का पैरेलल, मतलब कि क्या कहते हैं, स्टीफन हॉकिंग के वो हाइपोथेसिस को आप रॉन्ग नहीं प्रूव कर देते.
Excuse me.
बट सर वो तो टाइम मैंने एक्सपीरियंस ही नहीं करा, तो मेरे लिए डिस्ट्रॉय कैसे हो गया होगा?
I am, you are correct that you haven't experienced that time, but I want to ask you that let you have traveled from a point to B point. So, and there is a condition, A to B is a breeze, and you have traveled from A point to B point, and when you put your one leg on the breeze, then the before step from where you have come to that, it breaks out. So if you have walked on it, first of all, you have passed those time. You haven't experienced, but you have passed those times. Are you understanding me?
Yes, you can continue.
आप जो है उस टाइम को पास कर गए हैं, मतलब कि आप वहां से गुजर चुके हैं, आप एक्सपीरियंस नहीं किए, वो आपकी गलती है. अगर आप 2022 में रहते और नॉर्मल लाइफ जी रहे होते तो आप एक्सपीरियंस करते,
Yeah,
पर
Akash
आप.
Newton.
यस
uh,
रोहित.
sir,
Sir,
actually, we want.
we have one Newton, means he's like a thinking about a new like a Newton. His name
Yes,
is
sir.
Akash. He is
Yes, sir.
Akash. He knows he can, means he has written one law or fourth law, like a fourth law of Newton. Means he
Yes.
want
Sir,
to publish it. How he should publish it?
yes,
हाँ
sir.
हाँ
I
ये
want.
He's also there in the group.
Yes,
He
sir.
has
yes.
But
joined.
before, sir, before you
Akash.
talk, I
Yes.
want
Yes.
to introduce you to our one of the team. That is Akash. He's a very brilliant. He's mostly famously for our team. He known as Newton because he totally thinks like him. He's totally incredible, sir. Please, I want you to talk to him because I told him like the sir is there. Actually,
He left Shubham. I think in a
1 minute,
network
from
issue.
which university or college are you all from? मतलब from where you
sir,
are? You
actually we
all
are
are.
from
Actually, we are
Raja
from
Lakam.
first year. We are from first year. That Akash, he is our friend. Means he is our senior.
No, 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 Rohit. Actually, sir is asking which university. Actually, sir, we are from Raja Lakam Goda Pre University of Science.
Okay, okay. Now, Akash भैया, you will be my भैया. Akash भैया, nice to meet you. Can you unmute your mic?
Akash, can you have your rights to speak, Akash? Rohit, Akash, just can you just tell him in Hindi because he knows Hindi.
Akash भैया, can you unmute your mic?
I think he has left with some issue. Wait, I will call him.
Okay, now Akash भैया is having problem that how he should
Where is the sir?
I think sir just left because of the Newton. I think.
So gravity is attracting the. Akash came back. Akash came back.
Oh, Akash, I am Shubham here. Can you hear me?
ये भोसड़ी के बात कर बे.
Akash, can you hear me? You can speak. You can just tell him the fourth law.
ये लौड़े आकाश.
ये handicap.
Akash, you can speak. You have rights to speak. Just tell him the fourth law. Don't shy.
Yes, are you really handicapped?
Yeah.
You can take rest now. I think Newton is in the air.
Yes. Newton, once Newton comes, the whole field get clears. No one is has eligible to stand in front of him. Newton, you should really express yourself into the sir because sir is totally high level. So
I think
I
sir
want
left.
sir left.
What the fuck?
Oh no. What about the answer? I thought I was happy that we get the answer. What the hell? Hello? Can anyone can hear me? Oh, sir. Can I get to know where is sir is? Okay, so please try fast because
We
Akash,
have
please
our
don't.
exam. We are our exam after 2 days. Day after
Yeah,
tomorrow.
yes, Akash. Even he's very busy person.
Shubham.
Yeah.
If you have one mark, 2 mark, and 3 mark questions of every lesson, please send me.
Yeah. I'll surely send you. Don't worry about it, Rohit. You just
Okay.
believe in me and believe in Newton. Newton is
Yes.
there. Newton's head is there.
Wait, I will show Newton by presenting the screen.
Yeah, sure. I would love to see his face.
Newton, are you here? Akash भैया,
Akash.
Akash भैया. The first question to Akash भैया or Newton 2.0 is that what you have done with
Sir, you're totally audible.
what your name? हाँ, आकाश भैया और न्यूटन 2.0.
Sir, again once more. This is not play, child's play.
आकाश भैया, where is Robert Hooke?
Akash, unmute yourself and just answer to the question. Actually, sir, I want to tell him about him. He's totally shy. Actually, he's very busy person. I means like he's totally calculations and all. Actually, Rohit forced him to come here right here.
Okay, so let's get out of jokes now. Akash Bhaiya, what is your thinking that is time existing or not? Means does past exist or not?
Akash, you can answer him boldly because we have discussed about this in ninth standard in the Google Meet. Same.
Of course not. Means past is not existing. Yeah, are you supporting me? You
This case is not supporting, sir. Sir,
I-
actually, it is proving or not proving. It is not supporting. It is not a politics, sir.
Yes,
no,
sir. How
I hope
it's
it's
in this
not politics, but
answer?
yes, yes. It's not politics, but when you are proposing any journal, any research paper in conference journal or in a simple journal, so it means conference publishing or journal publishing, so there are some people who supports you that you are correct, we are means we are thinking like this, and someone who opposes you that you are wrong, means it could not
Sir, sir,
happen.
sir. Actually, I want to tell that if we express, some people will only assume. But
Yes.
if we show the experimental stuff, he should believe. He should believe 100%.
Zero it, bhaiya. Give me just 1 year. After 1 year, from KVPY means from God bless, I want to get admission in IISc, and then I will get engaged in my research. And after 2 to 3 years, I will propose my experimental and mathematical data to you, and then you will support me too.
Sure, sure,
now
sure.
i now I have boards, and it means I am preparing for 11 12 or something, so
Yes,
I
yes. We
can't
are
engage.
also having exams, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It
Yes,
is
so I
exam
can't engage.
times.
Yes, I can't engage in research, but after 1 year I will be engaging in research.
Sir, actually, Akash just messaged me that why have you told my name? Because he
Yes.
don't want to publish his like he has made a research paper. He don't want to publish it. So just give him the guidance how he can express to the people.
Akash Bhaiya, if you don't want to publish it, then search for a conference where you can, means if you don't want to publish in journal, then search for a conference where you can propose it, where many researchers, scientists will be there, and talk to your professors
Sir,
that,
sir, if they means take our knowledge only and then hence they can prove also, no, sir, that they have only done it.
no,
So
you,
how he can believe them?
No, Rohit,
see,
don't worry about it. We have a copyright. We can put them into jail. They
yes,
get
you can take a patent of it. Rohit, bhaiya, you understood? Akash bhaiya could take patent on it, and he would be the only means who will propose the theory.
yeah.
And
It's
in this,
Already he cleared JEE all the courses and he has now he is only left with the exam. After second year, he will write the exam. He is most talented of our college. He is the topper, and he just want to just go into the space and just research about it. So if he can go to the space, then he should have the capacity or something like. Mm,
no, Rohit. No, no. Just don't tell anything about Akash. It's wrong. He told me that don't tell anything. Why just to tell him?
see, don't means if Akash bhaiya is not comfortable with some information to be shared, don't share it.
No, sir. Actually, I want to make it clear totally right now
Yes.
because what he exactly want to know because he's very shyly boy. Uh, Actually, he has done everything. He has totally prepared. He has done like means whatever the first year syllabus is there. So he has totally completed the first year syllabus, and now he is doing volume 4 of it, which I don't know how he does that, but. he just want guidance. He has proposed everything. Just he don't want to publish it to the public. Just he want to know it is correct or no. He just want to know the judgment of that statement.
Means I am understanding that he has mathematically proved it. Am I correct?
No, no, sorry, I totally mistaken. Not mathematically. Actually, mathematically is like totally half. He has come to half. He just wants the clarification like it is totally right or no.
Of experimental means he want to experimentally perform it.
Yes, sir, exactly.
So if he want to perform it experimentally, the first step is to keep his works means secret to the world. And the second thing is that he should approach means private or government. There are less chance in government, but he should approach the government and private both space agencies. So if his ideas will be loved by the private one or government one, then he could be sent to ISS, International Space Station, and where he can perform his experiment.
Actually, sir, no, no. Actually, the experiment is about space. What sir told is exactly right, but he just want to confirm it.
So how he would confirm it? He can't fly in space now, so he have to go in space. So in space there is a place ISS which is for research purpose, and it is of America, Russia, and India is also a part of it. So if he will apply, means if he will connect or go for the government agencies like ISRO, and if his ideas would be loved, then he would get permission to go on ISS and perform his experiment. I can help I can help in this, that there is a former scientist who has left ISRO but has contact with ISRO. I am giving you his address. He lives in Bhilwara, Rajasthan. So you can contact him that how to proceed further.
No, sir. Actually, we have even where Akash stays. He actually stays in India, even
Hmm.
nearby. Well, not nearby, but different state. He has an former ISRO Indian scientist. I
Yes.
told him to contact with him, but he's totally a shy guy. He don't want to express. He want us to come with him and express him. So one day we told him exactly to do like this, and he told us that it's totally wrong. He want he don't want to tell it anybody, and first of all, not to tell government. He just want to do it privately.
So it means like impossible to do it privately because you can't go to space now privately. You need crores of rupees to go in sky, means in space, sorry. And it is not like that government will steal or any person will steal your ideas, because
No,
it's all game of brain.
no, sir. Actually, don't want to perform this experiment in space, but
Hmm.
the experiment is like totally done in the like friction. Friction is necessary because whatever formulas we have, it doesn't work in the friction areas and the air experiments. So that
Okay.
was the reason formulas are just made up of to the space. But he has just totally done it like with the air resistance, with the air pressure, with the atmospheric pressure can be done. So he just want to do it privately. He just totally secret. Totally means totally secret.
Uh, so he needs a research center where he can do it privately. No.
Yes, sir. You are correct. Actually, he really need some equipments. He's totally need in equipments. Totally need in some money. Totally need in some team. Totally need in some of people underworking of him. But that guy is totally shy guy.
So first of all, the thing is that he needs a good speaker with him who can speak, who can express him he matlab, who can express him toward any other person, because an extrovert, I'm sorry, an introvert can means provide, can damage his life if he means like I would be shy to speak to all of you, then what I will be expressing to all of you, what I will means share my information to, how I can share my information to you. So I have to keep an assistant that who will be telling instead of me.
Uh, yes, sir. So actually, just Akash just messaged me. He wants to go, wants to leave.
Oh, okay, you can go. So the best thing for him is that in Rajasthan there is a former ISRO scientist who lives in Bhilwara. So I would be going Rajasthan in July month. So till I can help him to express, I can help Bhaiya to express him toward Manish sir, Manish Purohit sir. His name is Manish sir. So I can help him to express him toward my sir, and he's a very good guy. He is having a channel with 1 lakh subscriber on YouTube.
Actually, he's like he wants money. That's totally joke thing. He's
Money
just like
means he needs a matlab, funding.
uh, yeah. He's asking about the address, sir. Please just can you just give him the address, poor
Yes,
guy.
yes. Why not? I am 1 minute. 1 minute.
Akash, can you just note down it, Akash? Don't be shy. I don't think. I don't know. Why don't you speak?
Yes, I have sent the address. Is it visible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sure. I think Akash have taken it a screenshot.
Yes. This is the address, and I could help by sending his YouTube channel.
That will be helpful, sir. Actually, we had very good conversation, sir. Actually, I'm totally getting late, so I think I should leave.
Okay, you could leave, and I think you should be joining the next session.
Oh, yes, sir. I would love to because we had.
What I think that the next session should be on that past exists or not.
Yes, sir. Sure, because we have discussed about it and we have made lots of paper, lots of
Yes.
discoveries and stuff. This.
So we all should be working on it, and we all should be putting our facts that does time exist or not.
Yes, sir. But I would like to make one clear thing here
Yes.
because
Yes.
most of the students are totally interested in this past thing. Due to that interest, the people will search this in bloody Instagram, that bloody Google. But that is totally insane. Where do they get information? They just read it out and they think that, oh my god, I just got a brilliant information and I would
See,
love to be
you
famous.
can
That's
see here Stephen Hawking, Nikola Tesla, Einstein, and many books are here. I can make you watch. So I am a book reader, and
no.
there are many information which I have got from book reading. So I would be giving my points with the book.
Yeah, yeah, sir. I'm not blaming you, sir, but I'm
No, no.
like explaining like there was a big fact that
Yes,
asteroid is
yes. You
2000.
are correct. You are correct.
Yes, sir. And even the time existence, sir. Actually, I'm getting late. We would love to think, and even I will just ask request Rohit and even our beloved Akash to come. So,
So when you are free, when we should schedule this class session, discussion session?
sir, actually, after 2 days, actually, we are in a particular work. So at
Okay.
work, we don't use mobiles. So
On
continuous.
Sunday?
No, sir. Actually, one Sunday we don't have leaves and all.
Okay.
So after 7 days, I would get only 10 days gap. After that, I have a big project to work.
Okay.
So, sir, can we do just wait 1 second? I'll ask just I'll ask Rohit. Rohit, are you there?
Rohit is not here.
Oh no, sir. Actually, called him. Rohit.
Akash Bhaiya, I have shared the communication channel link on comment. You can check out.
Uh, sir.
Yes,
Actually, the project is there. It's gonna finish after the 6 days.
yes.
So I would request you to put the session after 16 because
Okay,
after 16 we have 10 days left for the big project. So I'm only free for 10 days after the 16.
okay, okay. So we would be means 16th of we I think on 19th will be good. 19 or 20.
Yes, sir. It would be good, sir.
So Pankaj, we have scheduled a class for 20 March of does past exist or not?
Yes.
It was really like pleasure and thanks for giving this golden opportunity to talk with you. So I would
Oh,
like to.
it's me getting a golden opportunity to discuss with you all. I am a student of 10th and discussing with BTech first year, BTech second year, and Newton 2.0. So I am having a fun with discussing with you.
Yes, sir. Yes, actually, it's very good. So talking to any Indians. So yes, sir. Thank you, sir. I'll go.
From country are you?
Sir.
From which country you are?
Uh, Actually, I stay in New Zealand, sir. But due to sir, family problems, I was staying 10 years in India. So I'm in India, sir.
Oh, it's not bad to live in India.
Yeah.
Understood?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I know because due to whatever the science is has been used in this Indian culture, I have really loved it all. And sir, I've created a team in this India. So that team is also working in a big project. So yes, sir. Thank you.
Welcome, welcome. Let's end the session, Pankaj Bhaiya, and schedule a class for 20 March. Okay, does the past exist or not? Okay, bye guys. I want to take leave. Bye.
Of course.